Welcome back. And so the page of history turns another page, or something like that. Got one cruiser versus a cruiser, so should be a fair fight. The question is, whose cruisers are better? I've got standard bulkheads, and see, what do I have? Yeah, 4-inch main belt armor. Not a lot of armor elsewhere, but I'm fast. I'm not sure if that speed is gonna help me in this scenario. It's daytime, but it's raining and there's a strong gale and rough waves. As I said previously, this game is still like early in development. Well, not that early anymore, but it's not finished. So the you can never see if it's raining or blowing or nighttime or anything. It just looks like this all the time. So you gotta go by this. So yeah, let's go with 10 times speed. There we go. Enemy cruiser spotted. Reduce speed to half. Let's start flinging HE. And it's still not identified. That's the downside of having gone with the cheapest tower. And it's within 4-inch gun range. It's the cruiser Europa. Let's see what we have to deal with. 5.7-inch main belt. So that's quite a lot more armor than I have. 18.2 knot speed, so I'm way faster. Heavier main armament, lighter secondary armament. Well, lighter, I say that, but it's a mix of 3 and 2-inch guns. Let's keep it at 19. That way I should be a little bit faster than the enemy. But not so fast that I lose accuracy. So the enemy does not seem to be intent on fighting. They can't run away though, because I am faster. But is it even a good idea to catch up with this advantage in armor and I guess firepower? If I can get some torp hits on the enemy ship, to increase speed, not turn the rudder. Yeah, with the amount of advantages they have in like straight up like fighting capability, perhaps I should just let them run away. But that would not be a very fun episode. Flank speed. I am catching up. As I said, that would not be a very fun episode, but how fun is it to sit and watch me try and catch up to this heavy cruiser? See, this would be real-time speed. This would take a long time, so I'm keeping it at the ×5. You can run, but I don't know why. Because you do have the upper edge. But even though this might not go my way, it would at least tell me if my heavy cruisers can stand up to the British heavy cruisers, or if I need a new design. They did well in the very first battle I fought, but that was a massive brawl with pretty much all my different ship classes involved. Whereas this one is a one-on-one duel. Which would expose more of my weaknesses in the design. Other than the weakness that they sometimes get blown up by transports. I am aware of that. Okay, we're starting to land some hits. But if I approach at an angle like this, my armor should still be able to hold up. I will get a firing solution for my torpedoes. Actually, better idea to make the most out of my torpedoes. Let's see if I can do some rudder damage or engine damage to the enemy ship first, making it an easier target. Back it up to flank speed. Close the range a little bit more. And then I want to do that little maneuver again, where I turn broadside, get most of my guns on target, and slow down to increase accuracy. And they've not hit me once. I've done a total of 30 damage to the enemy ship. That's not much. But a direct hit by their 7 inches would kind of hurt, I think. once I get some more research done, I should be able to build some new ships on better hulls that have more of a weight capacity. Because as you would remember from the very first episode, I was incredibly restricted by what I could put on my ships. I'm so far undamaged. But so, well, I would say that was undamaged as well. So I'm slowly closing into torp range. Which I said I would do after I had hit their rudder or engine compartments. But at this rate, that will probably take forever. Okay, slow down now. Do some turns. Because they probably launched. No, they have not launched. But I've taken 18 damage. Yeah, let's close in and try and give them a torp. Range. Same range as I have. Just gotta keep an eye on their torp, like load indicator. Well, they are within my torp range, but they are sailing away. So you gotta add that. My torps are not that fast. I should try and be at least within 500 meters. preferably like 4 before I launch. So this is kind of tense. Let's go down to double speed. Okay, torp in the water. From me. Okay, that's enemy torp. Damn it. It's much easier to hit ships that are chasing you than ships that are running away. Let's see, what kind of turning circle? 120 meters. Okay, they have a much tighter turning circle than I do. Probably because they have an unbalanced rudder, while mine is semi-balanced. Can I get my starboard launcher away? Yeah. There we go. That's 1 for 1, Europa. All her engines are out. She's flooding. Let's get some distance. That's the advantage of chasing. When you do hit them from behind, they take a lot of like engine and rudder damage. I want to sink this cruiser. Switch back to HE. And I just want to sit on her stern and camp, because she's dead in the water pretty much. I could end it now and probably get a like a minor victory. But I don't want to do that. So reversing engines, that's an option. But unless you are already stopped, you're just gonna damage your own engines. Back up to 3 times speed. So we're equal in terms of damage. Now that I have all my guns brought to bear, is she even moving? Pretty much dead in the water. And I have currently better accuracy. Although the Europa is presenting a smaller target. See what AP can do. Now I do have my torps again. So if I can come in at an angle that's between, like in the dead zone between the stern launcher and the starboard launcher, I can safely get another torpedo hit against the enemy without taking one in return. Switch back to HE. So that's something I want to try and do. Also in the later campaigns, when you start at a higher technology level, you do have a lot more accuracy than in the 1890 campaign. And also stuff like radar, which lets you spot and identify targets much further out. Let's try and get some torpedo practice here. Let's turn them off for now, till we can get the best possible targeting solution. 15, that's the most I can do at the moment. That's more than she can do. So I want to stay out of her torpedo. Like arc. If I can get my port launcher in on this angle. And as I turn away, also get my stern launcher. That would be great. See, there we go, torpedo in the water. There we go. Widder was damaged, Europa sank. So, my cruisers can do a one-on-one. That's good to know. See, how are we on finances? Monthly balance. Let's design. Can I even design a new heavy cruiser? Main tower. Front tower 2. I'm gonna reduce speed on this one. I want to do 19 knots. That's enough. That's enough. Quarters standard. That leaves me with 1,000 tons to play with. Funnels. This is not gonna be a fast cruiser. How much do these weigh? 200 tons. Okay. Go with compound armor again. So 7-inch guns. Actually, all right. Secondary guns. Let's go with 4-inch casemates. Ship is overweight. And we have an aft weight offset. Now the idea here was to have we can do something about the armor again. Casemate armor down to 1 inch. Turret armor. A little bit reduced conning tower again. Let's reduce that to 4 inches. Standard shells. That saves me some weight. Reduced ammo load. Enhanced reloading. That's nice. Can I reduce range a little bit more? If I reduce it too much, then it's it can't move anywhere. Let's go with standard crew. Because it saves like 50 tons. That's way overweight. Aft weight offset is 8.2%. So if I take that off, all right. Now I have some more tonnage to play with. torpedo launchers. Ship is overweight. Now I can take away those and those. Let's go down to 3-inch casemates after I've fitted the torpedo tubes. And then let's just reduce. Let's keep the 0.1 inch there. Let's reduce conning tower. Turret side armor. If the British can't do 18.2, let's do 18.5. Alright, now we have some tonnage again. Now let's play with the armor. And let's see. There we go. Aft weight offset is 10%. Now it's 9%. That's 3%. .1%, that's so what do we have here now? 121 meter turning circle. Let's call that a design, shall we? It's a design with compromises, but that's what you got. It's finally the Komet class. Finally a heavy cruiser with more firepower than the British. Let's build. Let's see, that's... Let's build quite a few of them. I will be running a deficit. Let's build 6. Now, fleet. The Widder is repairing for 2 months. And the Pillau. Where's that? That's all the way over in... that's all the way over there. Let's move it to Helgoland. Let's move these. And the torpedo boats to Helgoland. And suddenly my deficit is not so bad, because for some reason you don't pay upkeep for your ships if they are moving. Other than that, let's have my ships that are in Danzig go to in being. That way they are cheaper. How are my finances looking now? If I had any like heavily damaged ships, I could scrap them. Like the Widder. Should I scrap the Widder? Let's scrap. Okay, that's good. So it's gonna see how 12 months for my battleships. Okay. 10 months for my new cruisers, 5 months for my new torpedo boats. Alright, that's it for this turn. Let's see what the next episode has for us. So monthly balance is almost at nothing. Okay, next turn we got another convoy battle. That's the next turn for now. Goodbye and take care.